YouTube is happening. It is Friday, September 5th. We're talking college football week 2. There are 4 games on the slate for tonight and 79, 79 games on the schedule for tomorrow. Busy time around here. Now, obviously, I cannot cover every single game on the slate. That's just not feasible. Let's keep it real. Now, some of you want to see spreadsheets for the games that people don't really care about. Some of you absolutely want to see Howard versus Temple or Idaho State, New Mexico, and you want to see how these teams are doing. So guess what? If you go become an HQ Plus member, you get access to Better Bay, and that's where I keep the spreadsheets for everybody. And here you go. You see college football right here. I have every single game on here. And maybe you're like, oh, I just care about LSU. All right, let's type LSU and bang, there it is, just like that. Or maybe you want baseball. Maybe you want WNBA. It's all there. It's on there. And then also the video plays, all the plays up in the videos. It's on there. Every single day. So you can go sign up for that if you want to. Check it out. No big deal. A lot of it will be here in the video, like usual, but I can't put every game in the video because it'd be a 4-hour video. You know this. So enough of that. So let's recap the last time we put a video out, which was Monday games. And this is what we did. 4-0, a beautiful sweep indeed. South Carolina, good stuff, under 52, TCU and over. North Carolina's going to have a long-ass season, aren't they? Exactly. So if you want the plays typed out for every sport, or you want access to the spreadsheets, everything's there on the HQ. You got to go check it out. Bang, perfect timing, beautiful. Yes, indeed. So enough wasting time. Let's jump to the first game right now. All right, let's jump to the first game. It's going to be James Madison and Louisville. Friday night game. There's 4 games, so we'll cover I think 2 of these games we're going to look at. So currently 50.5, 54.5. We come over to spreadsheet. We look at the numbers. Only time I'm going to look at props, I'm going to tell you right now, is if we have a clear advantage, because I'm going to want to take the prop of whoever that player is. So if a team like, say Louisville was amazing at running, but James Madison was like 130 stopping the run, yeah, I'm going to take the Louisville running back to stack us some yards. Other than that, you see this game is very close. They can't throw. If anything, I want to take James Madison passing under. That might be something we could actually look at. That's what's really standing out. I don't really love Louisville enough because look down here. They were both terrible turnovers. They both terrible penalty yards. There's only 136 teams, so you were the second most penalized yard team in the country, Louisville. What are you doing? Crazy. Yeah, and you struggle with your opponent. We need to go ahead and pop on over here right quick so we can kind of just... Any game we talk about, we need to look at who you played. We got to look at your schedules. You played Weber State 45-10. Good job. And you played Eastern Kentucky. Good job. You both played a couple cupcakes. Hope you filled just tummies. Tummies indeed. Let's pop over to props. Take a look real quick. Change this over to Dukes and Cardinals. And we see we want the passing yards for the quarterback of James Madison. And that is going to be passing right here. Bennett the third, maybe some under action here might be the way to go. Look at the last 2 games. You did well here, but you're playing Louisville, who's 12th in pass defense. Given these teams played FCS teams, but still 76 yards is pretty damn good. So your line is at 179, 2024. You can air it out some. So that line is pretty low. CS 216, your average 179. Oof, I don't know. I can't do that. There'll be props to take, but that ain't one of them. So this one, I'm going to leave this game alone. Let's move on to the next one. Let me show you. Northwestern, FCS, Western Illinois. Not a chance in hell I'm playing that. Maryland versus Northern Illinois. I do kind of like Maryland here because look at that. 1-1. They didn't give the ball away, and they took it away 6 times from their opponent, which means we obviously need to go look at who they played, but they do have a lot of penalty yards. Very concerning. They can throw. These 2 kind of cancel out. These cancel out. 39-7 over, I think it was FAU, Maryland played, and Northern Illinois, I can't remember who they played. You know what? Let's go find out real quick. So Northern Illinois and Mary had a little land, and we see Holy Cross. Really, Northern Illinois? You struggle with Holy Cross? Maryland beat the brakes off of FAU. All right. Yeah, this one's simple. What's the line over here? Let's go take a look at it. Maryland 16.5 with a 45. I'm going to take Maryland 16.5 in this one. Let's move on to the next one. Going to be what? Who's it going to be? Boise, Eastern Washington. Obviously an amazing game. If this was at Eastern Washington, it'd be on a red field. Pretty badass, but there's nothing here. Boise got just belt to ass from South Florida last week, so we'll see how they respond today. So that's all for Friday. We're done for Friday. Let's go ahead and move over to Saturday now. All right, let's start off with the Saturday ones. The first game is going to be FIU Penn State. Anything that's going to be a 40-point spread in week 2, I don't want none of, because you're going to have, just like Penn State last week, they were a 40-something point spread. I took them, thought they would win by put up one of their casual 60-point games. No, 46-11 against Nevada. What are we doing? So FIU, this is a 40-point game. There's a spreadsheet. I'm passing. Not doing it. Maybe Drew Allard, maybe some passing yards against their defense. Maybe. That might be something you can look at. Moving on to Texas versus San Jose. This is going to be another 40-point spread probably. Let me find the line. Texas 36.5 against San Jose with a 52.5. You see the stats, see the numbers. Dudes, no. I need to see one. I need to see Arch do something. Obviously, they played Ohio State. San Jose played somebody nowhere near the level. They played Central Michigan, and they lost by 2. Texas should cover this one. This would be one of those ones Texas puts up a lot of points, get out the frustration, maybe a little highlight reel stuff. I can see Texas covering this one quite easily. Yeah, they look good against Central Michigan, but they can't run. They can't stop the run. And guess what Texas is going to do? They're going to run. They're going to do a lot. So Texas should be up. Texas should cover this one, actually. 36.5 is the line. Yeah, I'll take that. Texas minus 36.5. This should be one of those 52-0 third quarter type games. So give me Texas. Let's move on from there, because it doesn't matter who quarterback Texas. Texas has too much talent for San Jose. Sorry, this dude. Moving on, we got Duke in Illinois. Yes, a lot of people are all over some Illinois. It was like 3-point spread, I believe, something like that. Duke, and it is a 2.5-point spread for Illinois on the road. 83 degrees, no rain, good stuff. You see everything, a lot of green. They're both 1-0. Again, who did you play? Did you feast on some cupcakes? And you want to give the SEC shit for having cupcakes in November? Everyone else be having cupcakes in September. They just waited till Christmas time and the holidays to have their cupcakes. Illinois and Duke, load them up. I kind of want to see who they played. Curious, because this is a big game, kind of. Western Illinois, good job, Illinois. Cupcake. And Duke played Elon. Cupcake. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen in this one. It's 2-point spread. I don't want none of it. I'm passing. We're moving on. We're going to Florida State next. Yes, number 14 Florida State. Yeah, when you whoop Bama's ass, that's what happens. You get rewarded for it. So they look good too. Like they look mean type of good. I'm curious to see what they do. Not in this game though. Next, where are we going from here? Iowa State against Iowa. Big game. +3. Whoever's +3. Under. I mean, come on. Those are the options. Let me go. Let me see. I gotta find it. Iowa. There it is. Found it. Iowa State 3.5 at home. I don't like that. They're ranked though, but they are better. Iowa can't throw the ball 48. It doesn't matter who. Peyton Manning can be back there. They're going 48 yards. They can't do nothing. And they can't really stop the pass. Doesn't matter. So they're going to run the ball. They're going to run the ball here. 310 yards running. Who did Iowa play? I don't remember. I got to look now because I'm so insulted by this number. I see this. I'm like, ugh. It is Iowa though. So Iowa beat up on Albany. They struggled with Albany. Actually, 34-7. That's it. South Dakota and K-State. Iowa State won. They won in Ireland. And then they won against South Dakota 55-7. They look good. I don't really want to take Iowa State 3.5. No, it's going to be Iowa State by 3. That's what we're going to go with. We're going to rock with the Iowa State -3. ISU -3. I ain't buying none of this Iowa hype. I just can't do it. Not believing it one bit. We're moving on. Sorry. Can't do it. From there, we're going to Smooth versus Bebe. Smooth Bebe. A lot of passing yards. Did you play anybody is the question. Turnovers, none. 3. Ooh, look at the difference. That is a wild difference between them two. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. I kind of want to see Baylor got their shit pushed in by Auburn a little bit. Who did SMU beat up on? FCS? A&M. East Texas A&M. Baylor got ran over by SMU. Can you run the ball? Not really. You're 77th. That ain't good. You can't stop the run because Auburn just scored another running touchdown. Oh my God. So I don't want nothing to do with this one. I don't care what the spread is. I'm moving on. Nothing to do with that. No, not a chance in hell. Indiana versus Kennesaw is next. Currently, nothing. It's Kennesaw. Come on. Kennesaw hung with, who was it? Who the hell was it Kennesaw hung with? Damn it. Who was it? Wake. Yeah, they lost to Wake 10-9. That don't show how good they are. That shows how bad Wake is. Wake should have handled them by 50, 40, at least 30 even. Even 30 would be like, what's wrong with Wake? 1? Bro. Okay, Indiana, we see Old Dominion 27-14. They struggled too. They struggled. Wow. I don't know. I don't know about that, boss. I don't know. What's the line? Come with me. Let's go look at the line real quick. What's the line for Indiana? Go up Indiana. Where's it at? There it is. 35.5. I think not. I think not. I shan't think that and move on. No. We're going to Texas Tech versus Kent State. Let's go find right there. 48.5. That feels like Texas Tech right there, maybe. 67-7. Kent State's one of the worst teams in the country. It's not even a joke. We know this. They won their game though. Hey, I just realized they won. I didn't know who they play. Kind of curious now. Let's go look and see who they played. Kent State played Merrimack. Not even like a dominant team in the FCS. I don't think. Merrimack, I don't know who they are. I don't know the rankings. They're still an FCS team. Exactly. Texas Tech beat up on Arkansas Pine Bluff. I almost want to take Texas Tech 48.5. I almost want to because they should be up 49-0 at halftime. Is that crazy enough? Is that crazy to believe? I might want to take that. Yeah, they're averaging 10 points. They are Texas Tech, something to look out for. I'm doing it. I'm going Texas Tech 48.5. I mean, T-Tech minus 48.5. That feels good. I don't know why. I see everything. I see what they did last week. This is a 60-point win. Kent State's going to have they might not score. I think 49-0 halftime might be the play, which means, can I get a halftime line? Let's follow me. Come with me. Let's go look. Halftime. Who got halftime lines, baby? I want game lines. Half. Spread. Texas Tech 28.5. Can I buy it to 28? Or can I just take 30.5? There we go. Yeah, we'll do 30.5. We're going to go 30.5 first half. Crazy. I know. We're going to do that. We're going to trust them to come out. Bang, bang, bang. 35-0 halftime scores. Call it. Call my shot right there. That's what we're going for. 35-0. Let's move on to the next one. Let me get a drink of water real quick. Okay, we're back. We're moving on from Texas Tech. We're going to Minnesota. Can't do nothing there. There you go. Move on. From Minnesota, we're going to NC State versus Virginia. Interesting little matchup. Okay, Virginia, NC State. We can take a look at that. That's an ACC matchup for sure. Virginia beat up on Coastal Carolina, the Sea Chickens, the Chanticleers, by 41, and then NC State struggled with ECU, which we predicted last week. We took ECU plus 14 and it worked. So NC State's going to have pass defense issues all year. They can throw the ball. Give me Virginia. Give me Virginia right now. Right now. What's the line? Give me something. Help I look it up. Virginia. 2.5 UVA on the road. Plus 2.5. I was hoping for more than 2.5. But I'm going to take it. I'm taking UVA. I know on the road's a scary place, but yeah, I think Virginia's better than East Carolina. If they can throw like that, take advantage of it easily. So if anything, actually, let's go look at a prop too while we're here. Come on over. Like I said, we'll look at some props week 2. I might not take any, but they're out there. We want, what are we looking for? Cavaliers Wolfpack, thank you. Passing yards for Virginia. That's what we want. We want, where you at? Where you at? Where the hell are you at? Do we not have passing yards? Did you get hurt? Oh no. That's one. I see no passing yards from anybody. All I see is rushing. Why? Okay, I don't like that. Do we have injuries we got to contend with now? Oh, and there's no good injury reports in college to look at. So it's like there's no prop. Oh wait, I'm blind. Never mind. Never mind. False alarm. Too much today. He threw for 264 last week against Coastal. His line's 248. He's going against North. If Virginia's down, they're dogs. If they're down, he should be able to toss that ball. He's going to have to. In NC State, you see, can't stop him from tossing that ball. So give me Chandler Morris. How about that? Morris 248. I think I like that more than Virginia to win the game. How does that sound? That sound good to you? It sounds good to me. So let's go Morris. Over 240. Is it 248? Yes, 248.5. Key yards. Let me put PASS so people know. Passing yards. Yes, 248. We're going Morris to toss the tater. Let's move on from there to where we going next. Did that one. Pittsburgh and Central Michigan. Pittsburgh should win this game easily, right? Should. I mean, I'd be shocked if they didn't. Wouldn't you? I'd be shocked. Let me find PITTS. 22.5. Why? I don't know. 22 v 126. Again, another situation where one quarterback's going to just feast on a terrible secondary. Who did Central Michigan get tore up by in the secondary? Let's kind of take a look. I need to see. And who did Pittsburgh? Central Michigan got tore up by San Jose through the air? Oh my God. Pittsburgh, yes. Pittsburgh 22. Yeah, they can't even do third down percent either. They can't do nothing. They can't do nothing. So let's go look at props real quick for that quarterback too. We want Pitt's quarterback, which is going to be the guy from Bama. What's his name? Oh my God, I can't remember his name. And they're the Panthers. We're way up here. Why are you way up here? I wish they didn't put the mascot and put the actual, like, not the team name, but the actual, like, school name. Passing. Eli Holstein, that's the name. I knew he was a Bama dude. Let's see, load him up, and oh my goodness, he is. Now, he's a starter now. He didn't really play much last year. So the first game was Duquesne. He had 215, a 61-9 win. How many pass attempts did you take? That's another question I want to know. Doesn't tell me. Okay, can I come down and look at the, there we go. He went 39 for pass attempts. Okay. Just kind of look at it complete. Oh, we go. Here we go. Passing plays. Have to click on this game. Outlier, tell me the answer. Who do I pick? I'm gonna leave it alone. It's too much red. I don't like that. I lean Pitt. I'm not taking Pitt. Let's leave it alone. Let's move on. There's so many more games. There's so many more to pick from. If you don't like it, I'll take it. Syracuse was the only team in the morning slot on Saturday to let me down. They barely let me down against Tennessee. They played a great game. Now they're playing at UConn. UConn's not a bad team now. We know this. UConn is doing UConn things. So give me over, probably. Over 57. Look at the offense, defense. UConn, Syracuse, 59-26. Tennessee scored 45. I think they're going to give up points to Connecticut too. So give me 57.5 in this one. I can already see this one being a high-scoring game. So over 57.5. Thank you. In this one, moving on from there, we're going down to Jack State and Liberty Bibberty. I don't care about this one. Sorry. There's going to be games I don't care about, and that's one of them. Sorry. Unless it's a Power 4 conference or just a really intriguing group of 5, group of 6 now, whatever you want to call them now. Whatever they're officially called now, you know who. Let's see. We got, is that SEC A&M? It is A&M Utah State, 50-point spread. Got no time for that one. Got no time. Nothing even looks good here. Nothing good. Let's move on. We already did that one. Wake Forest and Western Carolina. I'd say Western Carolina plus points. I mean, can we? I might could. Wake Forest, what was that last week? I don't even know. Temple versus Howard. Watch out for Howard. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. We got New Mexico, Idaho State. Yep, can't do that one. And we got Ohio State, Grambling. What is this spread? I gotta see the spread. Ohio, Grambling. There's no spread, obviously. It's FCS. There are spreads out there. It's probably 65, if I'm guessing. I could be wrong, but who knows? The numbers look terrible, but it's Ohio State. They play Texas. Give them a break. A&M, Wake Forest, Temple, New Mexico, Georgia is playing Austin P. Oh my God. What is this? What are these games? So I can't take none of this. None of this. Oregon, Oklahoma State. There we go. That's a game we have to talk about. Oregon is playing. They are 28.5 total. I mean, 28.5 spread with a 55.5 total. I'm telling you right now, I think Oklahoma State got problems. I think they have a Mike Gundy problem. I think they need to fire this dude. They should have fired this dude like 3-4 years ago. I don't care if they have a good year or not. They need to move on because the culture is just. They won the game, sure. I give them that. Props. You won a game. Good job. But let me look. Come with me over here. Let's go look at the spreadsheet. Look. Oh, zoom out. You can see a little better. They beat UT Martin 27-7. That's not good. Oregon beat the brakes off of Montana State 59-13. And that could have been 80-13 if they really wanted to. Let's be real. So 28.5, 4 touchdowns. What are they going to do? Can they take advantage of anything? I almost want to live bet this one after I see the first drive for Oregon. I want to see what they do. Are they going to be aggressive? Because you got to question some things. It is Oklahoma State, but I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave it alone. There's nothing that really stands out, makes me want to take something. 28's a lot. If this was like 24, I'll be all over Oregon. 28 though, and a half? Yeah, no. We'll move on. Clemson and Troy. All right, Clemson is what? What's Clemson at? 30.5. Oof, bruh. You obviously lost your game to LSU. Tiger v. Tiger. Death Valley v. Death Valley. So 34. You could not run the ball at all against LSU. And Troy's got some, I mean, it's a different type of competition. You know this. Nothing too crazy. Troy, what did you do last week? We know what Clemson did. Troy beat Nichols 38-20. Ugh, that ain't good. That ain't good. Is Klubnik going to go back to like trying to pass more? You would think he would. That would make most sense in the world because you can't throw. So I expect Klubnik to throw 400 yards. And that's Troy's strength on defense is 71. Actually, their strength's passing. They're wrong. You can get them on passing. Man, 30 and a half. This feels good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about this one. Troy struggled with Nichols. Clemson had a great game. Give me Clemson. Clem minus 30 and a half. I think they can do it. I think they can do it. I feel better about this than I do about Oklahoma State and Oregon. Even though I just talked about Oregon State needs to move on from Gundy. Saying, whatever. Kentucky, Ole Miss. Bro, this is one of those games where you're going to like see what happens. You're like, what the hell? Kentucky is terrible. I'm sorry. They can't throw. They are the Iowa of the SEC. That's what they are. We know this. They can run. They can't throw. Ole Miss can do that. They are finesse. They're punch in the mouth. Who's going to win that battle? I don't know. What's the spread? Let's go look. Kentucky. That's Western Kentucky, damn it. I want the other one. Ole Miss 9.5 on the road in the SEC in a conference game is something I don't want a piece of, especially with Ole Miss is ranked 20th, but they're not. It's anywhere. Hell, you can go to Vandy. Look at Bama last year at Vandy. Got the ass kicked. So, no, I don't want nothing to do with this, but I do see clearly we have an advantage here on two things. It's going to be no passing for Kentucky. Ole Miss is going to have all the passing they want. I got to take Ole Miss. I got to do it. I'm going to regret this play so much. I'm going to regret it. I know minus 9.5. I'm going to regret this. I'm doing it, though. I'm doing it. You can't tell me something different. I'm doing it. I need a break. Next. All right. And before we really move on, let me go ahead and just prop over here. Get it? Haha, pop prop. Let me go Ole Miss, and let's go find. I'm kind of curious about the prop for that game. Rebels Wildcats to see what the passing prop is for Ole Miss. I want to know. I want to know. Is that something? Austin Simmons. You think Austin Simmons is going to toss for 300? He might throw for 3 bills. He might. He did last time against Georgia State last week. 6-3-3. Kentucky, their pass defense is 114. I don't know. I don't know. I think I might like this too. So if you want to play Austin Simmons, that might be it too. I'm going to take Ole Miss because even if the wild thing happens where Kentucky's up, he's going to keep passing. So yeah, there's your play too. So there's 2 options. I gave you 2. Look at that. Good stuff. Moving from Kentucky, we're going down to Clemson, Tennessee, ETSU. There you go. Pass. From there, we're going to Missouri. Yes, Missouri against one of the bloodiest rivalries in history. Oh yeah, literally. Let's go look. 6.5 Missouri. Look at these numbers. I want nothing to do with this. 6.5 Missouri, 50.5. This could be 17-14. It could be 45-42. And I couldn't tell you who's going to win this game. So have fun. This is going to be a fun one to watch. Real fun to watch. From there, where's Tennessee? We just did them. So I guess I'm blind. Rutgers. Oh, no thanks. Pass. Let's see. Keep going. I'm just sorry. I can't do it. Not even going to try to do it. Oregon State, Fresno. I don't want no part of that one. Georgia Tech and Gardner Webb's an FCS game. Great. From there, we just did Oregon State, then we did Georgia Tech, then we do Cincy. Cincy, Bowling Green. Cincy, not bad. Bowling Green, who did you play? You played FCS team. You had to. You had to. There's no way you played that good against somebody good. Because Cincy, we know who they played. They played Nebraska. But Bowling Green played Lafayette. Yeah, no. And you see Cincy struggled against Nebraska. They couldn't even throw the ball. 2.8 yards per pass. Come on, guys. What is that? What are these numbers? Terrible. Not doing it. No. The teams that were absolutely awful, I want to give them a week to see if they're still awful. It might be on a 1-week thing, might be an opponent thing. You give me 2 bad weeks, I really question it. 3, there's a pattern. Now we know you're bad. So it's simple as that. So we go Oregon State, Georgia State, Colorado. Yeah. I mean, hey, at least Deion has 2 extra timeouts to start the game with. I mean, that's the only thing he could have been thinking, right? Why would you not use your timeouts? Again, as usual, Colorado, rush defense, trash. Allowing 320 last week. Oh my God, it's a lot of yards. How? It's Delaware, which, I'm sorry, this is an FCS team. I don't care. Yes, they're in transition to move up, but no, not even the same competition. Not a chance in hell. We move on from here. We go to App State versus Lindenwood. Is that a high school? What are we doing? What are we doing out here? I don't even know. UTSA versus Texas State. That's a fun little matchup. I don't love what I'm seeing on numbers. That's a lot of red in the offensive area, in the passing area. Rushing 4 for 61. Both offenses here. This looks like it might be an overtime game. Hold up. What's my line? 65.5. Yeah. The defenses are missing. The defenses are missing. Offense, offense. I don't care who you played. If you can score, you're playing each other now. So give me that over 65, please. Where is it at? Right there. Over 65.5. Thank you very much. Maybe, and you also go look at the props for both quarterbacks probably in that one. That would make sense. Whew, where are we going from here? We're kind of trucking through these lists. Not bad. Not bad at all. We got Navy. Yes, against UAB. Okay. 1v16. Oh shit. UAB gonna get ran through. Oh no. Oh no. UAB, Navy 20.5. Yeah. UAB has a Trent Dilfer problem. He is not a real coach. I'm sorry. He is a quarterback cosplaying as a coach. Don't care. I said it. They don't need to throw. Good thing because they can't stop it. But when they do throw their 3-4 passes a game, they'll probably complete a couple of them, which means that makes it extra good for Navy. And it's in Annapolis. And it might be raining. That's great for running the ball. Love that. Navy 20.5. I will take that. Thank you. Root for the Navy. I like it. Good stuff. Let's move on. Western Michigan's up next. Bang. North Texas. Ooh. Every time I think North Texas, I think high scoring is because 51-0. We'll do that for you. 6-23. You lost. You scored 6 points. Who did you play? I don't even remember who Western Michigan played. Michigan State, wasn't it? I could be wrong. Let me look. This is why I got everything pulled up. That's why I have 3 big-ass monitors. You played, yeah, Michigan State, 23-6. Gotcha. And then North Texas beat up on Lamar. Not Jackson, just Lamar. 51-0. So FCS battles, stats are a little inflated. You got beat up by Michigan, by a Big Ten team. So I'm not going to mess with that one. Not loving that one. Buffalo, UMass, Wisconsin. Those are our next 3. Buffalo. Okay. UMass. Am I at the bottom yet? I am not. I am not even close yet. Oh my God. UMass, FCS against Bryant. Oh my God. Then we got Whiskey. A little Whiskey double right there against MTSU. Whiskey should take care of this one quite easily. I mean, I'd be shocked if they didn't. Middle Tennessee lost to an FCS team, so that's something for you. Oh, there they are there. 28.5 is it. Why? Is Wisconsin just Iowa Part 2? Iowa the sequel? What's going on here? Let's go take a look. Wisconsin, Middle Tennessee lost to who? They lost to, that's right, they lost to Austin Peay by 20, 34-14. Wisconsin beat Miami, Ohio 17-0. What? So this is a battle of the what the hell game. No, I don't want nothing. No. They should win this game 35-0. They're probably going to win this game 17-0 again. I don't know. Middle Tennessee might have negative points. I don't know what's going to happen in this game. Who knows? Moving on. Where are we going from here? Ohio, Wyoming, and Florida. All right, cool. Those are our next 3. Ohio, West Virginia, at Ohio, in Athens. Weird. That's a weird matchup. Why is West... I don't like that. That's suspicious. Let's look at Ohio. Plus 3.5 at home to West Virginia. Huh. Well, the main thing is they kind of pass the ball. They can't stop it. They're really good at stopping it. But who would you play? No, this is a weird... When you get weird things like this, I leave them alone. You get a big school going to a little school? I'm sorry. No. Ohio, we're going to Wyoming next. Windy, Wyoming probably, I'm guessing. 10 miles an hour. Northern Iowa. Watch out on Wyoming. You might lose that one. And then we got Florida. Florida's up next. Right. Oh my God, there's so many games left. Florida. Yo, this one. I'm excited for this one. What's the spread? Florida Gators. Thank you. 17.5 at home in Gainesville, South Florida. The Tampa local team is going up there. Good stuff. Can't wait to see it. Oh man. Ooh. They beat up on Boise. And now Boise looked good for the first half. And then South Florida pulled away. Florida has some absolute monsters out there they're gonna have the size advantage, they're gonna have the strength advantage. I mean, I like South Florida, it's my local team, but I think the Gators are gonna be good, I think. So what's our total set now? 62, nope. 56.5. They can't stop the pass, so Lagway could have himself a day. Ooh, but South Florida's tempo is so damn fast. We know that. Their defense ain't bad either. I kind of want to go. Oh man, this one's hard. Oh, I want to take South Florida, but I'm just getting images in my mind. I'm visualizing the score, and all I'm seeing is 42-0. That's all I'm seeing in my mind. So that scares me. I'm so scared I'm leaving. Yep. I ain't got time for that. No. I need a drink. All right, moving on. We're going to Arkansas because that's the next one on my list, which is going to be right there. Arkansas versus Arkansas State. Ooh, little interstate battle. Arkansas is 23.5-point favorites. 11 v 115. I don't care who you play. That is a massive no. Arkansas should take care of this handily. 52-7. Arkansas State. Who did you beat up on? Because I'm actually going to take Arkansas. I'm pretty positive here. Arkansas State, Arkansas State, Southeast Missouri State, 42-24. Arkansas beat up on Alabama A&M. I don't even know where that is in the States. That's crazy. I'm taking Arkansas. What is it, 23.5? Yeah, I'll take Arkansas there. They should handle this. Eric A minus 23.5. They should be good here. If they don't cover this, they got problems. So let's move on from there. We're going down to Nevada. Nevada had a rough game last time. Nevada is right there. Got you. Sacramento State. They'll probably beat them. They probably will. Not even joking. Southern Miss is up next. So Miss against Jackson State. That's good. Okay, whatever. Have fun with that one if you play that one. From there, we have Utah and Cal Poly. I'll still show Utah. I have it, so I'll show it. Not doing that one. We got Cal's up next. All right. California. It's Texas Southern. Have fun. A lot of FCS games. That's why there's 83 games this week. It's because of things like this. Marshall, Old Dominion, ECU. The next three. Marshall. Yeah. What is this? What is this? No. Ew. Marshall, Old Dominion, ECU. Old Dominion's playing NC Central. Man, this is the time of day you get you a nap in. That's what this is. There are no good games right now. Nevada, Ole Miss, Marshall, ECU's next. ECU right there. Campbell, Chunky Soup. All right, nothing there for us. Let's keep it moving and grooving. FAU, A&M. Okay, moving and grooving still. We got this. Miami, Bethune. Oh, my God. Oh, everybody got a paycheck this week. Everyone getting paid. Oh, South Kakalaki State. Oh, my goodness. This is a stretch. This is why I can't cover every game. There's just so much action this week, isn't there? Charlotte, North Carolina. I don't want nothing to do with Chapel Bill. Hell no. You can have fun with that. Take Charlotte. I don't know. Leave me out of that one. Not a chance. What is this garbage slate? Oh my God. K-State, Army. Army lost to an FCS team. They lost to, who the hell did they lose to? High Point? It was somebody else. Like, I watched the ending and went to overtime. I was baffled and amazed at how bad Army is at just doing things, apparently. Like, this was a good team last season. Now they are not. What the hell's it at? Army. Who'd you lose to? Was it? Who was it? It was Tarleton State. Sorry, Tarleton State, 30-27 OT. K-State, they beat North Dakota on a comebacker in the last minute of the game. What? These are two disappointing. This is a disappointing matchup. No, nothing to do with that one. Rice, UCF, Toledo. My God, what are these games? Rice, you don't lose to food, and somebody did lose to food. Houston, 27-0. Who did Houston play? I don't even care about this game. No, 130. You pass for 45 yards in a game and won. Who did you play? Who did you play? There's no way you played. You played a high school. You had to have. You played Louisiana Raging Cajuns and you won 14-12 with only passing for 45 yards. That's magical. I'm sorry. Austin, 27-0. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's what you did. No. Defense, can I take an under maybe? If this was better, I'd go under absolutely. I don't even care what the line is. I'm moving on. Get me away from this garbage. I need a game, please. Can I bet on something? Last thing I bet was Arkansas 15 games ago. 15 games ago was Arkansas. Now we're coming on down here to UCF and NCAA. All right. No. Toledo, Western Kentucky. What Toledo lost? Who did Toledo lose to? I didn't realize Toledo lost a game. Oh no. Who'd you play? Who did you play? Let's look. Kentucky, 24-16. That's right. I had Toledo and it covered. That's right. I told you. They did it before. They didn't win the game. I had them sprinkled on a little small money line parlay, but anyways. And Western Kentucky, North Alabama, 55-6, and then before that, Sam Houston, 41-24. So, huh? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the math is mathing. Okay, had to make sure everything's even numbers. Okay, cool. Looked a little off to me, but hey, whatever. Moving on from Toledo, where are we going from here? Go way down my list. Colorado State. Okay, Colorado State versus Northern Colorado. There you go. Not a chance. Colorado State. Move on to Georgia State, South Alabama, Eastern Michigan. Okay, Georgia State, which is right. Georgia's okay. I'm blind all of a sudden. Wow, that's a lot of red. Wowie. Memphis, is that on the road? It's in Atlanta. Is that where Georgia State plays? Atlanta? It's not outside, so it's not the Dome. It's not okay. It's not Mercedes-Benz. All right, so it's got to be outside. So I do want to see Memphis line. Memphis, you should handle this right. 13.5 on the road. You can't pass, and you gave up 400 yards passing to Memphis. Yeah, this would be either Memphis by 14 or very high scoring. 57.5 is probably what we're looking at. I'm going Memphis. I'm taking Memphis. I've had enough. I need something. Give me Memphis. Minus 13.5. Yep, there you go. From there, we're going on from Memphis down to South Alabama. Followed by Eastern Michigan. Against Tulane. Oh, I took Tulane. They covered last week. That was beautiful. Not only covered, they whooped ass last week. Let's keep it real. That's what they did. So let's do this one real quick, and I gotta get some water. My throat is dry. Too much talking today. Tulane, South Alabama. Who did Tulane's whoop ass on? It was Northwestern. That's right, 23-3. And then South Alabama beats Morgan State by 17. That's it. Tulane on the road. I don't know if I love Tulane on the road. Let's go look at Tulane. Tulane, they're 13 as well. I don't know if I love that though. Their numbers don't look as good. Like I look over here, it's like these numbers aren't as pretty. Like the last game was pretty. I was like, okay, Memphis. We'll take a flyer on Memphis because of the numbers. But damn, I don't know. I can't do that one. Eastern Michigan, then LSU. That must means we're getting to the night games. Hey, Eastern. There's Western Michigan. I went Eastern Michigan. Wait, I read the bottom list yet? FAU might. Oh, we are at the bottom list. Oh, we are right there. We're almost done. Hells yeah. Long Island got beat up by Florida 55-0. So Eastern Michigan, you should do the same thing. Go do the same thing. I got you. Full belief. LSU and La Tech. I mean, let's be real. That's a 50-point spread, right? Right? I mean, why would anyone even dare consider taking La Tech? 37.5. They should do that. But it's too much. It's not like it. La Tech doesn't look bad. They look well. Third down was pretty terrible. They did have some defense. That was good. Their defense looks kind of good passing, but they can't throw the ball. But 37.5 is a lot, though. I'm taking it. This is week 2. You can get away with the big spreads. LSU, because you get like one game minus 37.5. This should be a blowout. Should. So we'll take a flyer on the blowout. I don't love the large spreads, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Hold on. Ooh, all right, we're moving on from LSU. We're going Mississippi State right there against Arizona State. I am scared for Arizona State. Mississippi State is going to be drunk for this game. You know they are. They go. Them cowbells going to be ringing like crazy. It's going to be loud, and you ain't seen loud, so you go into a game where you got just cowbells going off. They're just going to annoy the hell out of you. Arizona State, man, I don't know. I can't do this one. I don't even know what the spread is. What's the spread? Do I even care what the spread is? I don't even care if it was a pickup. It's 6.5 for Arizona State. I don't like this. Mississippi State's the worst team in the SEC. They are. We know this. They were like 2-10 last year, whatever the hell it was. Arizona State was playoff bound, but Scottaboo's gone now, so I don't know. I can't do that. I just can't. In good faith, good conscience, good money, I can't do that. Yes, Oklahoma, Michigan, probably game of the day. Top 2, well, the ranked top 2 games. It's game of the day, game of the week, whatever. You got the Heisman guy. A lot of people think Oklahoma's going to be Heisman. You got the freshman here. You got good stuff. I mean, I got to pick this game, right? I have to pick this one. This game will be forefront on the TV. Absolutely. Oklahoma 5.5. Michigan, They both were not that good last year. I don't like that. Passing defense though, nasty. 45. Who did they play last week is another question I need answered before I can actually make a conscientious decision. Michigan played New Mexico, and I had Michigan to whoop ass, and they started very slow versus New Mexico. It was almost concerning in the first half. Oklahoma beat Illinois State 35-3. I don't know if they were just kind of being extra chill or what, but bro. I'm gonna take the home team. We're gonna go Oklahoma 5.5 at home. Yeah. Yeah. The main thing I'm seeing here is Michigan's pass defense was not good. And if you're not good against New Mexico, how are you going to stop Mateer throwing the ball? How? I don't see how you're going to do that. So give me Oklahoma minus 5.5 in this one. Let's move on to the next one. What's going to be what? What is next? Auburn and Ball State. Ball State, if you have no run defense, I'm taking Auburn by 50. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, you do have a run defense. I saw that. I got nervous. I got real nervous on offense, but then I see this 50. That's not bad. That's not bad. Not good, but it's not bad. 10 versus 50. Auburn by what? 42. Okay, I can't do that. That's too much. No. If this was 115, maybe, but 50, no. They're going to run the ball a lot. The clock's going to move fast. Over under 52.5. I can. Do they do it? Ball State lost 31-0. Who beat you 31-0? Who beat you? Let's go look. I'm curious. We know what Auburn did. We all watched it happen to Baylor, but we don't know what happened to Ball State because not many people watched that one. Purdue 31. You let the team called Purdue, who's going to be pretty abysmal this year, beat you 31-0. Damn, I don't want to take Auburn 42. Can I buy a half? Can I buy the half? I'm going to try to buy the half. I'm going to live bet this one. Or, hold up, another. Nah, Auburn tends to start slow too. I'm going to pass. Let's be smart. I could see it though. I could see Auburn like winning, being like 30 at halftime, or they're going to do a lot of running. We know this. From there, let's go to Virginia Tech, Vandy. Oh Lord, Vandy coming into town. Or give me Vandy plus points, please. Give me something good with Vandy. Vandy. Gimme. Where's it at? 1.5. That's it. They look good. Those numbers look good. How are they good though? What kind of good are they? Are they I played somebody good and this is what I did? You play Charleston Southern 145-3. Virginia Tech lost to South Carolina in a very hard fought game. So I see why it's a 1.5. Have fun. I ain't doing it. I don't have to pick every game. I'm just going to show you most games. So, if you don't know what to do and the numbers don't look good, you don't have a side, I think Vanderbilt's better, but it's in VT and VT nighttime. I don't care what time they got. That's a crazy place to play. So, but speaking of, there's Purdue, and there's Auburn, Nebraska, Akron, Nebraska. Nebraska cost me money on Thursday night. Cost a lot of you money too, because Nebraska all hyped up and could barely beat Cincinnati. Now you're playing Akron. I don't know. Nebraska. There they are. 34.5 against Akron. Akron lost 10-0 to Wyoming. Is their defense good, or is it the offense that bad, or was Wyoming's offense that bad? I have questions I don't know the answer to. Let's take Nebraska 35. 35 is a nice key number. I'm down for that. Very key. So NEB minus 34.5. That I can work with that. That's good stuff. We can work with that all day. So moving from Nebraska, we're going to USC. 73-13. Yep, against Georgia Southern. I'm sorry, Georgia Southern. You're about to get 60 drop on you again, probably, because I don't think you're that good. You guys don't. 28.5 against Gasso. Gasso, who would you lose 42-14 to? I got to see this. And who did USC beat by this much? I think it was Utah State. Missouri State, sorry. Gasso beat Fresno. They lost to Fresno. If Fresno can beat you by 30, USC can beat you by 30. Give me USC 28.5. USC. I'll probably buy the half, so 28. We'll do that one. 28.5, that's it. Kind of weird, it's only that, but whatever. It's cool, baby. We got this. Michigan State against Boston College. I don't care about Boston College in the slightest. Where's Michigan State at? Can I get 3.5? Look at that passing. 458 passing from a Boston College team. Who did you do that to? I gotta see. Who can we point and laugh at? We have to laugh at them, because that's just terrible. Fordham, 66-10. Now you got Michigan State, who beat Western Michigan 23-6. Do I dare? They're 73 in passing. Do I dare? Boston College, 3.5. I'm I'm intrigued. I'm enticed. I'm very intrigued. I'm gonna watch this one live. I'm not gonna take it, but I lean Boston College. I lean it. Purdue, yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry. It's what it is. Coastal Carolina, yep, nothing there. Bama, oh Lord, what's this spread? Better be high, or it's gonna be a rough year in Tuscaloosa. 35.5 for Bama. You know what? They lost. Everybody's giving him a shit. Saban's still in the building. He ain't coaching his team, but he's in the building. If you didn't know that, he is. Maybe not right now. He's probably home, but or he's in a game day situation because game day's in the morning. But I'm taking Bama. We're gonna take Bama. I'm gonna trust in the Tide to do win the game they're supposed to win by a lot. So let me do this, center it, and we're gonna go Bama. We're gonna go BAMA minus. We're going to do 35. We're gonna buy that half. So I'll take it, sure. Monroe, it better be 35-0, or you're gonna have boosters out there screaming, and you don't want that. You never want that. UNLV versus UCLA. UCLA's bad. I'm sorry. Amaliva, or however the hell you say his name, was not good. 136. UNLV is 2.5 though, and UNLV is made up like 1,000 transfers. Not a chance I'm looking at that game. Louisiana against McNeese, can't do that one. What else we got? Come on. We're almost done. We're almost there. New Mexico State, Tulsa. I want nothing to do with that one. New Mexico State's an FCS team in my mind. Technically, let's be real. UTEP, UT Martin, nothing there. Arizona, Weber State, nothing there. And Washington State, San Diego State. Pretty close to some things. Double defense passing is amazing. You can't stop the run though, but you can run. San Diego State, you favored? No, you're on the road though. A little worrisome. I'm gonna leave it alone. I don't need no midnight madness. BYU, Stanford. Stanford had a bye week, so they had a full week off to prepare after their game. So, BYU 21.5. You can't do. Stanford looks so bad. If you're like me, you watch almost every second of the Hawaii Stanford game because your second football is on. You're like, yes. Stanford don't look good. Stanford can run. That one running back is really good. Their quarterback is abysmal. Like he was just rough. Like the throws the throws weren't even close on some of them. So look at the rushing, -3. I didn't even know the spreadsheet would calculate negatives like that. I'm going BYU minus 21. Sorry, I got to do it. I got to see it through. BYU minus 21. Got to do that one for sure. We got Washington, UC Davis. Okay. And then we got Hawaii, Sam Houston. If you really want to be stay up till 4 a.m., there you go. So guess what we just did? We went through every damn game. I didn't plan on that, but I did it. So now you get to see how that works. So if you want spreadsheets, there you go. So I took a handful. How many games did we take? Oh my God, that's a lot. Here's 83 plays though. So yeah, let me delete some of this stuff up and let me show you how, let me clean my list up and let's talk about this. All right, so I ended up taking 18 plays. I have a couple totals in there. I have a prop in there and one passing yard prop, and I have a lot of obviously spreads. I took a lot of favorites. Start of the year, I tend to do that, especially home teams versus teams they should be matchups. We take advantage of those, so that's good. 18 plays, we're good. So that's all the plays we were done. Now let's look at week 3. Let's look at the layout for week 3 real quick before we jump out of here. We have a game on Thursday. Oh my God, Wake Forest. NC State all day. I'll probably do Thursday, Friday together in a video, and then I'll do Saturday separately because we see we got these games. There's nothing too crazy on here. Colorado, Houston, K-State, Arizona, Indiana, FCS. Come on now. So then we got our Saturday slate. We have these here. So I will most likely do a Thursday video covering Thursday and Friday, and then I'll be back on Friday with a Saturday video. That works. So appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you're playing. Check out the HQ if you want the spreadsheets, or hell, just come join the live chat when we start live betting. There's going to be a lot of it. So other than that, check out Outlier, and I will see you next week on Thursday for some more college football. Peace.